Hiya. In this video we're going to have a look at dropping a guitar down from standard tuning into an open G tuning. Now I've done a tutorial on a status quo song, Down Down, and had a few comments about the tuning. What I'm going to do is going to take the guitar from standard pitch, concert pitch, down to a G tuning without the tuner. You can do it all by ear. It'll be good practice to get used to what the sound's like, and then we'll have a look at what chords are formed by the different positions on the neck. Anyway, on we go. I've lost my pick. Oh, I haven't, it's here. Right, so my guitar at the moment is in standard tuning. E, A, D, G, B, and an E. Now I've tuned that with the tuner. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop it down into a G tuning, show you how to do that, and I'm going to put it back and show you how easy it is to do. It might take you a bit of time. If you're not used to tuning by ear, it might take you a while to get the hang of it, but carry on with it, persevere with it, and it'll be a useful skill for you. Right, so the tuning for a open G tuning is your low E string goes down to a D, your A string goes down to a G, your D string stays put, D, your G string stays put, that's a G, your B string stays put, that's a B, and your top E string goes down to a D, same as your low E string. So, how we do that? Now then, what I would normally do, because I'm in standard concert pitch, I know that that D there is correct. So, if I take the low E string and tune it so it's the same as the D, we're right, aren't we? We've got a low D and a higher D. Now, what I've done there, I just tuned it back up to the E, and I did that by sounding the low E and the top E together. So what we did then, I played the D, and I dropped the top E down to it. Sometimes helps if you go much lower, and then bring it back up. So you can hear that we're together there, we've got two Ds. 6th string and the 4th string. Now, we need that A string being dropped to a G string. Now we've already got a G there. Sorry. We're tuned. That, we know that G is correct. So we've got that G string there. So what we need to do is put the A string down to coincide with that one. There we go. That's how it's done. The G string stays as it is, and the B string stays as it is. So we've got the only one left to tune, top E string. Now we need that down to a D. Too high, you'll hear it. There we go. That's the one. So we tune to a G now. I know that Rick Parfitt from Status Quo, what he tends to do is tune his low E string up to a G, so that you've got two Gs at the top of the neck. You've got a G, your A string tuned down to a G, and your E string tuned up to a G. Now I'm not going to do that because that puts stress on the neck of the guitar. I know that Mr. Parfit has a reinforced neck on the guitar that he uses for that kind of tuning. He does it because it allows more freedom when you're doing the strumming patterns. You don't have to worry so much about it in the low string, because it's tuned the same as the fifth string. So it doesn't matter so much. It allows you more freedom, and you can hit them, and you're not so bothered about hitting that one. Whereas in this tuning, you've got to avoid that sixth string. If you're playing some songs, I should say, like Down Down for instance, you would avoid that low D string now. Now, when we go to the second fret, for instance, the chord we're getting there is an A chord, an A major chord, an A major chord. Because what we've got, the strings that we've got in the open position are G, D, G, D, G, B, and another D. Yeah, which gives us a G chord. So if we put a bar across and the second fret, we're going up 2 frets from a G chord, a G major chord, and if you go up 2 in the musical alphabet from G, you go G, G sharp, up to A, which is the second fret. A sharp would be the 3rd fret, B would be the 4th fret, a C would be at the 5th fret. Try that. If you've got your guitar tuned to concert pitch, you play a C, and there's your C. A. So if you know what your musical alphabet is, you can work your way up the neck just by starting from the open G, which is now the 5th string, 1st fret, G sharp, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret A sharp, 4th fret B, 5th fret C, 7th fret D, 9th fret E, so on and so on, F, another G. There we go. So I hope that explains that a little bit. What I'll do now is we'll tune back to concert pitch using the ears rather than a tuner. Now, to get there, what we're going to do, we're going to go in reverse actually. We want to find an E note that's in concert pitch. Now, we didn't touch the D string, did we? We shouldn't have done anyway. So if we've got the open D, which is still in concert pitch, let's fret the 2nd fret, which is an E note. So if we tune our low E to that one, there we go. We're in 2 E's. We also want that top E, the top E string tuning back up. So we need the D, the G and the B as they are, so we just need the A going back up. So we've got an A on the G string, haven't we? 2nd fret, that's an A, so we need our A string tuning back up to that. There we go. You can always just check it with your automatic tuner after that. See how far out you were, or not as the case may be. But it's really good practice for your ear. I hope that's helped, and it's give you a bit of an insight how to do it. Do it quickly, especially if you haven't got your tuner on you. and where to find the chords depending on where you put the capo. So if you put the capo on at the 5th fret, you're going to be playing in C. You play the open strings from the 5th string, excluding that 6th string because that will overtake the chord. If you no, doesn't sound right. You want that C in the C note in the lower register. So put the capo on at the 5th fret and play from the 5th string if you want to play in C. If you want to play in A, put your capo on at the 2nd fret and you've got your open chord is an A. Yeah, are you with that? I hope that's helped you. Any questions, just put them in the comments box and I'll see if I can answer them. Okay, thanks very much for looking. I'll be back again very, very shortly.